What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Shayla's All Up and Through here. Hi. So this is Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 4 Reunion Part Dos. What? How do you want to pronounce it? Two. Okay. So back to reunion. Reunion. I can't talk today. I know English. Sorry. Back on reunion. Back on the reunion. You finish off with Josh, Stevie, and Mimi, and Jocelyn basically dropped the bomb, which we kind of probably already knew that Mimi was having sexual relations with both of them. So we kind of already knew that. But I digress. Um, she, I mean, Jocelyn pretty much apologized to Mimi and said how much she respected her and all this other stuff, and it just kind of got misunderstood with the respect. And also, but Jocelyn, basically, Jocelyn was like, if she gets disrespect, it's gonna come back to you. But she does respect Mimi on that note, right? Right. So they go to the management thing with Mimi and Stevie, and then they have Tiffany and Jessica on the stage, as well as Margot and Deb, Dawn, and all the stuff. Now, Nina asked Deb about Mimi being into management, and Deb was like, some things shouldn't be said. Basically, we all know Mimi wasn't ready for the management thing because she's new to this. Um, Tiffany and Jessica, they going back and forth about who's whack, who's ratchet, who's all this, blah blah blah, this and that. I don't care. She got the question about how would you feel if you was in another room with an artist and talking to the one producer. But Sheeta said basically with her, she wouldn't really care, but it's a no-no thing with new artists or basically any artist. If an artist feels that to their stature, their high stature, or however they feel, they wouldn't want to be another artist who's trying to get into the business, basically. Um, any asked Margot about the whole being in the performance and how messy would have been. Margot was. I want to call her the one-eyed baby from Toy Story so badly. The one with the 8 legs. I want to call her that so badly because that's what she looks like to me. The baby from Toy Story with the one eye, with the one eye and the 8 legs, and moving around with just the head. Because her shaved head is giving me Toy Story. I don't know why. It's just giving me that. I don't mean no harm because she has the same birthday as me, but that cut is giving me Toy Story. Baby head on the 8 legs with one eye. Sorry. Basically, Margot saying she's an artist and she didn't care what Mimi thinks or what anybody else thinks about her. She did what she wanted to do because Jessica got into it with some artists, with some of the audience members and all this other shit. Whatever. So Scrappy and crew, the royal family, is up on the stage and they go through Mama D and Ernest's little trials and tribulations on the show and about being married and all this stuff. And Mama D became a pimp after the whole thing with Ernest because Ernest taught her how to be one. And I think Mama D was talking about how Scrappy owes her money because one of her hoes gave Scrappy a BJ. Thanks, nah. And Nina asked if Baby was looking for an upgrade. Debbie said she would get one. When not, then they go to the clips with Erica and this broken record of the child support story. And then they ask Scrappy about the child support and how he gets so far behind. Erica goes through the whole payment thing of what he would say he would pay and all this other stuff. And then Nina asks Erica about Bambi. And Erica is being the petty bitch saying that Bambi's irrelevant, and then Bambi was saying I'm more relevant in your daughter's life and all this other stuff, and how she balances the checkbook, and that Scrappy really doesn't owe her anything. Erica, my whole thing is, I'm gonna get on that in a minute. Hold on just a minute. Um, Scrappy doubts Erica's parenting. Scrappy stands up and says that if to the big moves, if your baby father ain't doing shit for you, it has nothing to do with me. But if here's it. But if I put you on this show, it's for you to provide for yourself so you don't depend on no man. And you still coming for my neck, F you. First of all, one, you don't if she doesn't disrespect your parenting, you shouldn't disrespect her. Second of all, if y'all ain't choreographed, no, she could probably use this if she wanted to. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm just saying. Also, Erica, you have your clothes on. You have your football boyfriend. You have whatever little money that can come to you, got to you. If the courts pressed on the child support, I can understand that. But if you pressing on it and the courts are not with it, do what you need to do for your daughter. And let Scrappy do what he needs to do for your little girl. Stop worrying about Scrappy. Stop worrying about getting money from Scrappy. Because obviously, if he wanted to pay you, he would have been done it or provided it in his own way. I'm just saying. So on the stage, this time it's Tony, Kalina, Cheetah, Kirk, Deb, Carly, Nene, and Aryan. And Deb explains why she felt that how she felt and also why she said she was getting garbage. Because the whole thing about Kalina being on postpartum and the whole thing with her and Tony going at it and all this other stuff, you can see that this is why she said that. And then Kalina was like, she said to Miss Deb, I love you. Basically, she has respect for you. They made up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, moving on. They go through the whole Rashida, Carly, Bambi, and Kalina clips of basically Rashida arguing with everybody and Tammy telling her stuff. And basically, it's a whole miscommunication thing with Kalina and Bambi. I mean, Rashida and Kalina. Whole miscommunication. Basically, that he said, she said shit. Should have been this out of the middleman, and those two come to each other and explain what you said and what you said. That's all. That's what it should have said. Now the whole thing with Carly and Rashida, they're gonna argue regardless. Because Carly is just messy and Rashida thinks she's on her high horse a lot. That's point given. Now, Bambi was saying about how she expected like to Rashida to say something because Scrappy and Rashida are close, so they're gonna say something. Also, she was saying if you mess around with messy baby mamas, you can't get those messy tendencies. Whatever, and then Erica and Bambi go back at it again and whatnot. Giles and Stevie, they're ready to perform. Kirk and Rashida, they left because Rashida was feeling sick. Margot starts talking. Mind you, Margot ain't said shit from the first reunion, from the first part of the reunion to now. So now you want to talk all this when they're ready to perform. You're talking about her music. You're talking about all this. While you sitting there looking like the toy from Toy Story 1, 2, and I think 3, if I'm not mistaken, but mainly 2, 1 and 2. You sitting there looking like the clawed baby with one eye and a shaved head. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You now you want to talk? Now you want to say something? The only time you said something is when they asked you a question. Shut up, because you could have been left. You could have left like she didn't left. You could have been left. And Nico, I don't even know why you saying anything at all because you're not important, boo boo. They pretty much made sure that you're not that important on this show. why are you still talking? Why are you even here? Why were y'all still talking in the background? Nobody cares. They showed the funny clips, and then Stevie and Jocelyn performed, and then Mimi came towards the end of the performance and said, basically, you came in at the time Mimi and him and Jocelyn, him and Steve, her and Stevie, Jesus, were having a rough time, and basically, he was like, basically, that's her baby father and your family and all this other stuff and whatnot. And they hugged it out. Everybody got a hug. And also we found out that Stevie J and Jocelyn are having a spin-off. Now, they're going to show up on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta again. We don't know. But it's also not final that they're going to be staying in LA. But they will be having a spin-off. And I will probably be watching and reviewing. Bye, guys.
Hit him with the back, with the ass, with the cash. Hit him with the back, with the back, with the back, with the back shot. Hit him with the back, 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 with the back shot. Hit him with the back, with the back, with the back, with the back shot. Hit him with the back, 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 with the back. The back hit, hit him with the back shot. Hit the back hit, hit him with the back shot. Hit the back hit, hit him with the back shot. Hit the back hit, hit him with the back shot. Hit the back hit, hit him with the back shot. Hit the back hit, hit him with the back shot. Hit the back hit, hit him with the back shot. Hit the back hit. Let me show you how to do it, 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 how to do it. Let me show you how to do it, 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 Hit him with the back, back 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 with the back. Hit him with the back, back 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 with the. Hit him with the back, back with the back, hit him with the back.